twisting and turning. You can't do much turning when someone has your leg as tight as Valentine had that.
Well, you know, Valentine is a slow wrestler. Okay. Steve Muslin.
By slow, David, I think you probably mean, and the fans, I think what David would say, I would describe it as what, David? Being methodical, of going about in a very business-like fashion what he wants to do. Tearing an opponent up, tearing an opponent up that way.
But Steve Muslin is very quick, very aggressive. And he's trying to slow him down by working on those legs. You know, if the legs hurt, you can't move as fast.
That's right. Well, there's Muslin now with a good blow. Another one.
Muslin working on those arms.
Look at that forearm.
He's trying to weaken the hammer. Ooh, that is a Valentine trait.
Watch out. Back to the leg.
All right, bends him over. Yes.
Fans, in the very near future, right here in the area, you're going to be seeing George Wells, who will be in the area, former football star, David.
I saw him recently up in Buffalo, New York. And young man, tall, well-built, streamlined, fast, aggressive. He's going to do well in the Mid-Atlantic area.
All right, Frankie Lane also will be in the area very soon. And a tag team, of course, that we're most anxious to see, the Chief Herder.
I have not seen them. I've heard a lot about them. And that's why, you know, Mid-Atlantic Championship Wrestling is really...
Boy, Valentine, there's the third right hand. He's taking up beside that jaw. And Muslin is just going to drive him right back into the corner.
Boy, he sure is. Muslin just gritted his teeth and said, come on, boy.
Boy, he threw some heavy punches in at Valentine, and there's another hard roundhouse right.
There's a knee for Valentine. Slams him. Valentine now just takes his time again. Picks him up for that slam. All right.
Muslin right behind him.
Oh. Drop kick. Oh.
Well, there was quick thinking on the part of Valentine to keep the ropes, but then when he turned around, a good move on the part of Muslin with that drop kick.
Yes. Now, Valentine taking an awful lot of punches in that corner. You can't trust Valentine when he's in that corner. No matter, you know, if he looks like he can't breathe, Valentine is dangerous when he's on the road.
There's that elbow smash, right down to the top of the head. Again, down to that leg and to the thigh.
He goes right back to that leg again. Takes it. Valentine enjoys. Derives great pleasure out of making his opponent suffer.
He loves to put the hurt to his opponent. And that's what he's doing right now to that leg of Muslin. Muslin had tried to make the ropes right there. It was a good attempt at kicking free.
Still trying to kick off.
And I tell you, that's just an indication of how tight Valentine had that leg when twice Muslin had that foot up in the face and couldn't kick off.
That's right. Valentine is weakening that leg. Have to watch and see what he's going to try for. All right, then the rope flips him across. Tackle by Muslin. Muslin. Oh!
Through the rope. Well, Valentine was really ready for him when he came charging off of the rope then. And Valentine threw Muslin right through the rope, hard down on the concrete floor.
I think the back of his head hit the camera.
It hit either the camera or the floor, and he is holding his head as he really took a tremendous blow on the back of that head. He came sailing out of the ring right into that camera, David, as you said.
Ooh! That is why they call him the Hammer.
That's the sledgehammer. No doubt about that one. Well, how Muslin could even get up from that is beyond comprehension.
That is right. The sound you hear, ladies and gentlemen, is a man in great pain.
All right, as he gets to his feet, there's Valentine. He's going to help him into the ring, David. He's going to suplex.
Yes, he is.
Over that top rope with that suplex back into the ring, and there's Muslin flat out in the ring. What's this? Valentine always takes great delight, as you say, in going back getting that sledgehammer elbow, that bionic elbow of his. Tag team action for you. And David, in one corner, we got Winona Little Heart and Cindy Majors. And this is Little Heart in the ring now against Joyce Grable. And outside of the corner in Joyce's corner is Vivian St. John. Well, they both went up for a drop kick. They both hit the mat hard right there, and we got back problems.
All right, now Joyce Grable is applying the pressure to that arm. It's a smart move. Oh, and now she twisted hard.
David, I got to tell you, I've already spotted it, and when this Vivian St. John gets in the ring, I want you to look at it. I want all the fans to look for it. She's got a tattoo on her left shoulder up there, and I'm trying to think.
You would spot something
that's
like
right.
that,
you know, I think it's the first woman I've ever seen with a tattoo.
When you say that.
Yeah, well, I wanted to be sure, you know, and I'm not sure. But it sort of startled me.
Close her trunks. Nice arm drag by Little Heart.
There's a good shoulder right into the midsection. Hey, she started for the ropes, or a tag. Caught by Little Heart and flipped toward the corner, and whoop, out of the ring. All right, while she's down on the floor off of the apron of the ring, she gets a little encouragement there from Vivian St. John. It has been Joyce Grable and Winona Little Heart since the opening bell. Little help over the ropes.
Yes.
That's got to hurt. There's a tag. Here's the tall girl now.
All right,
Vivian St. John.
She needs to take her down on the mat because that height. If St. John uses it to her advantage, which she is right now.
Well, she's got a lot of leverage and height advantage. Good hard right hand, and that one floored Winona Little Heart.
All right, she picks her up with a slam hard down on the mat. Goes for the pin. Does she have it? Count of two. Kicks out.
All right, Cindy Majors still outside of the ring. She hasn't had a chance to get in yet. She's really chomping at the bit to get in there right now, David.
That's a hard forearm by St. John.
And she's going to take her back to her corner now for the tag. And here comes Joyce Grable back.
All right, let's see. Little Heart is trying to push her over to the ring. Snap mirror now.
Right up into the corner for the tag. Okay, now we're going to see Joyce Grable. Oh, I had that reversed, David. Cindy Majors, right. They're both blondes.
Ooh, that was a hard right hand.
There's a knee. Caught her right on the side of the jaw. Joyce Grable up with that knee, and Cindy Majors is still down on the mat now. Going to be thrown toward the corner into Vivian St. John.
All right, she takes her. They make the tag now.
They're going to do a little double teaming right there.
Yes, they are.
There's the choke.
Snap mirror, takes her over. Starts to choke.
There with a choke. David, I tell you, you see fellows, you know, that look like they're mean, and they are. You know, this girl looks mean. She looks mean in that ring.
All right. You know, I bet there are a lot of fans enjoying this wrestling match, especially John Hillis. I know he's one of our fans that really enjoys the girls wrestling.
Oh, and she went into the rope's going to slam her into the knee, and she went right on under that rope, right out into the crowd.
Oh.
Again, slamming her across the ring now to the corner. Another good quick tag, and here is Winona Little Heart in quickly. Joyce Grable came over, and she got a hard right.
Well, Little Heart realized that she's going to have to take the load right now. Ooh, wow.
Boy, that was a good, hard, strong forearm. Again, back to the midsection now. All right, high into the air, and with that elbow smash, as tall as she is, David, that's a real advantage for her with that elbow drop.
Oh, she'll rear back with that one. Both women slugging it out.
She's going to roll her up. Can she hold her for a pin?
She's got her.
Yeah.
That's it.
Into the ropes, and coming off of it, she rolled her up and had her stacked for the pin. Winona Littleheart pinning Vivian St. John.
There is more than gold in that corner.
There's wrestling gold there also. All right, their opponents, Abe Jacobs and Tony Tucci, and that's Jacobs in the ring now against Snuka. Superfly Jimmy Snuka. Just an outstanding athlete. You can't say enough about the athletic ability of Jimmy Snuka or that fantastic body that he possesses. All right,
Gene Anderson
already around that ring and beating with that walking cane on it.
You might not have heard it, seen him, but you can hear it. Makes the tag. Smart move by Abe Jacobs as far as getting away from that corner.
Anytime you're gonna face Ray Stevens, you want to be out in the center of the ring. You want as much room as possible because the crippler is just that, Ray Stevens. Here's Tucci.
Tosi. He asked me. He pronounced it right. Tony Tosi.
All right, Tosi then, David. If he pronounces it, that's what we're going to say, right?
I believe it, as big as he is.
All right, referee Stu Swartz right there, again motioning to Gene Anderson to get back around over in that corner. Next week, right here, the sheep herders from New Zealand are going to be here next week, David. That's Butch Miller and Luke.
All right. Ray Stevens, the crippler.
He went to the eyes, and there was a hard right on the jaw of Abe Jacobs. Here comes double team territory now.
Yes. Jimmy Snuka. This man is big. All right, this is what I wanted to see. These two men up against each other. Because both of them are built like a greyhound.
All right, Tosi with a headlock, really leaning back and reaching back to get all the pressure he can put into that headlock. Gene Anderson's going to break the ring, or that cane won, the way he keeps slamming it into the mat.
Well, you know, this is a tactic on the part of Gene Anderson. Now, even though he does not, let's say in most cases, get into the ring or interfere that way, he intimidates.
It's got to distract you. You've got to be leery of what he might do at times. All right, good takedown. Another headlock here, still with that pressure on Snuka.
Yeah, it's sort of like walking down a dark alley and you hear footsteps behind you. when Gene Anderson pounds on that canvas with that cane, because you just can feel it in the back of your neck.
You know it's going to come sooner or later. All right, Jacobs back to the corner.
To the turnbuckle.
Out of the way, just in the nick of time. Snuka hits hard into the turnbuckle, right on that shoulder. Jacobs has got him up for the slam.
And
he's got him with a Kiwi leg roll. Yes, sirree. Abe Jacobs now with that Kiwi leg roll. They go into the ropes.
Takes it now, whips it into the ropes.
And Snuka came off with a headbutt. Jacobs was ready for the pile driver here, David. Ray Stevens came right in, reached right down, and got him in a pile driver.